ladies and gentlemen, to our channel. Now, something very interesting is happening at Kenya Kwanza and on the side of Musalia Mudavadi. 2 days ago, in an exclusive interview, Alfred Agoi, who is Musalia Mudavadi's member of parliament, came out to make it public that Mudavadi decided to work with William Ruto not on the basis of the ideals as it was initially said, but because Mudavadi did not have campaign financing. He did not have resources to mount a successful presidential campaign that would match that of William Ruto and Raila Odinga. And Agoi said that they held a meeting with Mudavadi and implored on Mudavadi to go direct to the ballot. But to their disappointment as members of parliament from Western Kenya, Mudavadi turned down and said that he was going to join William Samoei Ruto. Now, when that information came up, I was asking myself, something lingered into my mind, who leaked this information and is it true? And why is it coming now? Of course, this is not something that Mudavadi would want to hear. Now, today, Kibisu Kabatesi, the personal secretary to Musalia Mudavadi, have come out to respond to that statement. And he is saying that Alfred Agoi is talking about an idea he doesn't have, he doesn't know, and he refutes the claim that Mudavadi joined William Ruto. In fact, I read the article at the People Daily. They are saying that Mudavadi is the founder of Kenya Kwanza, and so William Ruto joined Kenya Kwanza. Now, this makes me remember an observation I used to make, that in the first rallies, I think after the 23rd Bomas of Kenya NDC by ANC, they went to a rally in Nakuru, Bungoma, and Kirinyaga. In these rallies, at the Facebook page of Musalia Mudavadi, Musalia Mudavadi was referring to the coalition as Kenya Kwanza. In fact, it really took some time before the UDA team accepted and now started marketing the Kenya Kwanza as a coalition. And it is highly possible that Musalia Mudavadi is the person that came up with Kenya Kwanza. But then, the question is, why is this information coming over now? And of course, this is something that is sitting pretty uncomfortable with Musalia Mudavadi. And so there is something that is very interesting. If Agoi is indeed lying, that they met with Mudavadi and Mudavadi told him that he was going to work with William Ruto, which I believe is the situation, because the Mudavadi-Ruto earthquake, as they once called it, the fake earthquake as they once referred to it, was a highly guarded secret. And I want to agree with Mudavadi's personal secretary that Agoi did not know that Mudavadi was going to work with William Ruto. So this begs the question, who is backstabbing on Musalia Mudavadi? Because it is highly possible that with there are people within, maybe leaders around William Ruto, have this information, and that the ones that leaked this information to Agoi, and they leaked it to Agoi, and Agoi made it public. Now, the need of Agoi leaking it public could be very sinister because it's going to put Musalia Mudavadi at the spot. So this is really something that is happening. And another question is this. We have the headliners around Musalia Mudavadi, Cleophas Malala, and Johnson Sakaja. Why are they not coming out to maybe denounce that statement or coming out to defend Musalia Mudavadi? That could also show why that really what Agoi is saying can be the truth. But that can only be laid there. Now, in this video, I want us to look at the intention, or rather, why that statement is coming out now, and why it is pretty sitting uncomfortable with Musalia Mudavadi. But before we do that, if you're watching this video and you have not yet subscribed, kindly take a second and subscribe, and also click the notification bell. And I will do my punchline in this segment. One, the talk that Musalia Mudavadi went to William Ruto because he did not have campaign financing. One, it is true. I want to agree it is true because of this. If you remember the One Kenya Alliance, when they were in One Kenya Alliance, the only rallies they held were in the famous Githurai, where every politician can always pull the crowd, and they were hosted, I think, by William Kabogo. Then they were in Western, some few instances, then at Kalonzo Musyoka's home. So when they're at One Kenya Alliance, they did not really make this be an affair they did not make their campaigns very rigorous. But the reason why it is uncomfortable with Musalia is because it's going to expose him as a vulnerable principal in the coalition. And that is why I'm saying that William Ruto is backstabbing on Musalia Mudavadi. Agoi did not know this part, and I want to believe there is no meeting. And of course, if this was the reason why Musalia was joining William Ruto, that is not something that Mudavadi can tell Agoi face on face. So what they are doing is that the handlers of William Ruto wants to increase the stakes of Musalia Mudavadi. They want Western Kenya to understand that Musalia Mudavadi is at the mercies of William Ruto. And in this, it demystifies the fact that Mudavadi can be William Ruto's running mate. That is why I feel that, number one, this is coming out, and this is sitting pretty uncomfortable with Musalia Mudavadi. If there is someone who should be protecting Musalia and making sure that stakes of Musalia are high, is William Ruto. The reason why this is also not a very good news to him is because Musalia Mudavadi is running a narrative of betrayal. So he's saying that he's with William Ruto because first Raila Odinga betrayed him, and of course there is a push for him to support Raila from State House, and so he's actually going there on a protest mission against both Raila and Uhuru Kenyatta. But if someone comes out and say that, look here, you did not have even the finances to campaign, then that is going to demystify, or rather that is going to counter that narrative. So, of course, he seems to be the person who is capturing it in a manner like he's on a good mission to change the economy. Remember also, the third aspect here is this. Mudavadi and William Ruto have already told Kenyans that their coming together was not motivated by the greed or the lust to get power, but on the economy forum, on the economy, on changing the economy. Now, the changing the economy narrative does not sell here, because what Kenyans will actually buy is that he was there because of the finances. And when he doesn't have the campaign financing, he doesn't have the campaign finances and is there, that only shows that the issue that is there to change the lives of Kenyans is not going to hold. Now, there is the other aspect that is also coming out. If Agoi is saying that Mudavadi did not have the money, did not have the finances, there was a narrative. There was a narrative that Mudavadi was paid to join William Ruto. So does that still hold? That of course money exchanged hands for the deal between William Ruto and Musalia Mudavadi to see the light of the day. But then all these are just bit of the speculations that are coming. But let me tell you, the punchline here is this, that Agoi and the other leaders around William Ruto, remember even the Senator Haniri, also decamped to Azimio. So Agoi is simply trying to disassociate from the troubles of Musalia Mudavadi, and he wants to justify why Mudavadi is with William Ruto. Why is he justifying? Because the ground is not receptive of Musalia Mudavadi. Agoi is going to seek the Vihiga gubernatorial seat, but with the prevailing situation ground, Musalia Mudavadi is in a precarious situation that he cannot even influence the seat to get the Vihiga gubernatorial seat. So what is this exposing is that things are not right on the ground. But on the other hand, Musalia Mudavadi is an enemy within Kenya Kwanza. Why are they fighting about the identity of Kenya Kwanza? And I analyzed here that some time back that there were some elements within Kenya Kwanza that were not comfortable by the fact that Musalia Mudavadi registered the alliance himself even before he joined the UDA. A week before joining UDA, Musalia Mudavadi had already gone to the ORPP and registered the party and registered the name of the alliance and secured it. So when he was doing the sloganeering with William Ruto did not know that already Musalia Mudavadi had captured the name. But all this could also be a design. So, gentlemen, what do you think is causing the jitters at Kenya Kwanza? If indeed William Ruto is honest that he wants to work with Musalia Mudavadi.